Welcome to my Motivational Monday video called Green Monday. Now I bet you're wondering why I've called this Green Monday, so keep listening. First of all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just scroll across the bottom white square with mind circles on it and the word subscribe appears, and click on that. It's free. I'm also trying to keep my videos short, under 10 minutes where possible. This might just go slightly over that because it's a big topic. And a shout out to my fabulous friend Margaret, who gifted me this beautiful cashmere scarf. It's so soft and I love it. I love the colour. So thank you. Now back to why Green Monday. What's green got to do with my Motivational Monday? Well, my first book was published some 15 years ago and still selling, called 7 Attributes for Success, Inner Success and Happiness. To find out more, of course, you can buy the book on my website, but by way of explanation, I love colours and I designed some exercises based around the 7 colours of the rainbow. I use the colour green for my 4th attribute, which I call detachment or interdependence. This attribute is the most challenging to understand because it relates to the negative connotations of green and the relationships, the negative side of relationships. It's where people get so attached to something or someone that they feel their life will fall apart if they lose that person or thing, like a job. But what you don't realise is that being so attached to something or someone is really about being possessive, even jealous. And this is at the root of many broken relationships. Of course, I'm not talking about being so detached that you don't care or you're too independent and even remote. It's about standing on your own 2 feet. This is a time when your children, your kids might be leaving home to go to college or university, or maybe going abroad for a gap year. And of course, you will be anxious and worried, but you might perhaps be trying to persuade them not to go. Don't do this. The greatest form of love is to let them go. They need to experience their own lives. Take a moment to think about your own relationship. Are you controlled or controlling? Can't do what you want, or don't let your partner be their own person? Maybe you are followed, or you follow them. Are you questioned about where you've been, or do you question them? This is possessiveness. It's not love and doesn't bode well for a healthy relationship. Now, this is too big a topic to cover in this short video. In order to understand detachment and interdependence, you need to be self-aware and challenge your past conditioning. Jealousy, envy, you've probably heard the phrase green with envy, and possessiveness. These are all the negative connotations of green. So let's focus on the positive meanings of green. Green is linked to nature. Oh, I love nature. It puts a new perspective on everything. It's linked to growth, renewal, harmony. It's associated with freshness, hope, and abundance. As I've already said, the topic of relationship is huge, as there are many different types of relationships. And of course, you can find out more about how to deal with different and difficult people in my wellbeing series of books on my website, mindcircles.co.uk. But for this short video, I'm going to give some general tips on improving and having healthier relationships. Not surprising is the common tip of self-care. So the first tip, self-care and self-love. You need to take care of your physical, mental and emotional well-being. This is not selfish, and it's not selfish to love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, how can you possibly love anyone else? I repeat, it's not selfish. So take a moment to think about this. Do you take time for yourself, for loving yourself and looking after yourself? The second tip is effective communication. Now, the importance is on the word effective. So many times we think we're communicating by talking, even talking at the other person. This is not effective communication. Communication has to be open and honest. Talk about your needs, your feelings, and your concerns, but never say the words, "You make me feel." This blames the other person. I developed an effective communication model, an active listening model. It has 4 stages and it works in all types of relationships. The stages can or should be repeated until there is understanding on both sides of what is being communicated. The first stage, focus and attend. Give the other person full attention. Stage 2, acknowledge. Now, this does not mean you're accepting what they're saying. It could be a nod just to show them that you are listening and acknowledging what they're saying. Stage 3, the vital stage that's often missed, clarify. Stage 4, respond. Now, again, this does not mean accepting what they're saying. You might say something like, "Oh, I need to give more attention or more thought to this." Take a moment to think about those stages. Many people just rush communication and miss each of the stages, particularly the clarify one. And of course, as I said, these stages can or should be repeated until there's full understanding on both sides. The third tip, quality time in relationships. Spend time with your partner or friends. Try to see things from another person's perspective. This is having empathy. Show gratitude for another's efforts. The fourth tip, establish healthy boundaries. Now, this is a difficult one for me. Learn to say no when needed. Take care of your own personal and professional development. This ties in with the first tip of self-care. Remember, each individual needs to have their own time and space to pursue their interests. The fifth tip, be kind and forgive yourself when you make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And of course, be willing to apologise and forgive others for their mistakes. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting, but when you forgive, it helps you to move forward positively. The sixth tip, be open to change and new opportunities. Try new things with your partner or friends, and maintain relationships with your family and other friends. Don't let your partner alienate you from your family or other friends. This is not a healthy relationship. Even if they say things like, "Oh, all I need is you," or "We don't need anyone else." This is not healthy. Last but not least, my ABC method. This helps you practice all the above tips as they are psychologically proven to improve your overall well-being. By using these tips in your daily life, you can improve and have healthier relationships with others, whether personal or professional relationships. So for today, what are my ABC? A, I am aware. I am grateful. I am calm. B, vitally important is how you breathe. So practice effective breathing from the diaphragm. You breathe in through your nose slowly to the count of 3, hold to the count of 3, and then exhale slowly through your mouth to the count of 3. And C, this is about using your creative imagination. And for today, my Mind Bites mindfulness meditation is called the Floating Feather. This mindfulness meditation is very effective for communicating through awareness. It helps bring a sense of calm in any situation. So take a moment to sit comfortably with your back against the back of the chair, upright but relaxed. Relax your hands on your thighs. Now close your eyes. Take a deep breath slowly in through your nose to the count of 3. Hold to the count of 3. Then exhale through your mouth to to the count of 3. Imagine yourself sitting quietly, breathing deeply and slowly in through your nose. Hold and then exhale through your mouth. Now imagine a soft white feather. You watch this fluffy feather slowly floating down. You focus on how delicate and fine it is. You feel a sense of lightness. Your mind is calm. Your body is calm. You have more awareness. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Hold and then exhale through your mouth. Say in your head the words, I am aware. I am calm. Now slowly open your eyes and bring yourself back into where you are now. Stretch your arms, maybe yawn, and of course my favourite, shuggle. Shuggle, shake your shoulders just to release any tension. And of course remember my 2 tips, smile and laugh. They cost you nothing. Please remember to subscribe, of course, to my channel. It's free. And thank you for doing that. And leave comments and tell me what you would like me to talk about in any of my Motivational Monday videos. Virtual hugs to all, and thank you for watching and listening.